Welcome to Money in a Hot Minute, where I answer your money questions quickly. Today's question comes from Anonymous, and she asks, is it okay to put all of your retirement into one index fund? I actually love this question. The answer is, it depends on what the fund is tracking. There are different types of index funds that track and invest in different asset classes. The most popular index funds would be those trading specific stock indices. But we also have funds that track bond indices. So is just one fund okay? It depends on how much diversification you want, which asset classes you want to be diversified within, and which geographical regions you want to have exposure to in your portfolio. Some index funds may not get you there alone, and you may need to add one or two more, and some might just get you there just fine. Here are some examples of ways funds can track stocks specifically. Some index funds are tracking just the S&P 500, which represents the largest 500 companies in the US stock market. Some examples of these kind of funds would be SPY, SPY, VOO, or IVV. And this is not investment advice, this is just for educational purposes only, giving you examples of funds. If this was your only index fund, it'd be only giving you that exposure. No international companies, and keep in mind that the S&P 500, it's only the largest 500 companies. So there's a lot of smaller companies that may not be represented in this index. Some index funds are tracking international stocks that exclude US companies. Some examples like this would be VXUS or IXUS. And most people add an index fund like this in addition to a US fund to get exposure to both domestic and international companies if that's your jam. Then there are index funds that put the two together and are tracking the stock market around the whole entire world. One whole fund that encompasses companies in the US and other countries around the world. A fund like VT would be a good example of this. So how much diversification do you want? Does your one fund encompass enough of the market for you? Are you diversified enough across asset classes and sectors of the market? How about growth stocks versus value stocks? These are all questions that you want to ask yourself. If you look at your index fund and realize it's lacking exposure, you can always add another fund that tracks whatever it is that you're looking for. I hope that helps. If you've got a question that you'd like answered, put it in the comments and I'll take a look. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.